Good afternoon, sir. It's my pleasure to introduce session chair for today. So we have Dr. Moiz Akhtar sir from Integral University and Mr. Devesh Dutt sir from Integral University. I want to extend a warm welcome to our participants joining us both in person and online. We are excited to have such a diverse and engaged audience. Our first author is Mr. Deepak Kumar sir on a title Harmonizing the Future, a comprehensive bibliometric dissections of artificial intelligence transformative influence on art and music. Paper ID is 183. Hello, Mike. Make a presenter. दीपक कुमार सर कहाँ है? हेलो, दीपक कुमार सर. नहीं है ना, अभी सब थे, अभी कनेक्ट थे सर वो. सेकंड फोन है. ठीक है. Welcome our next author, Dr. Shruti Kirti Rastogi में. आ गए? Deepak Kumar sir, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
One second, I'm sharing the screen. Can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Deepak Kumar Singh, a research scholar at Chitkara University, Chitkara Design School. Today, I'm delighted to present our research paper, Harmonizing the Future, AI's Transformative Influence on Art and Music, which I have co-authored with my PhD supervisor, Mr. Ranjan Malik. Our study basically explored the significance of scholarly impact of artificial intelligence on the domains of music and art through the comprehensive bibliometric analysis. For someone who's unknown to bibliometric analysis, let me clarify it. It's a scientific computer-assisted review methodology that can identify core research or authors as well as a relationship by covering all the publication related to given topic of field. In short, basically what it does, it tells about the research trend and the whatever publication happened in a particular time period. So I've used this for analysis. Now coming back to introduction, AI is revolutionizing creative fields, influencing both the process and output in music and art. So this study examines the research output, the research publication from 2003 to 2023 to identify trends and impacts. The key contributor to the research for this China, USA, UK, and the main objective of this paper was to identify key themes, influential authors, prominent sources in the AI-related research in music and art. So here's my methodology. I have used the Scopus database. The keywords were used artificial intelligence, music and art. Time frame was taken 2003, 2023. The tools that we have used is Microsoft Excel, RStudio bibliometric package, and the Scopus analyzer. So for this study, in the starting we use the term artificial intelligence, which yielded 5,33,950 documents. And after refining with the additional keywords, that is music and art, and adjusting the criteria to peer-reviewed journal, conference paper, and English language, we got around 394 documents. And after analyzing those 394 documents, we received the most relevant sources were the lecture notes in computer science with 48 articles, most cited documents, that is Graph K 2017, which got around 308, which got 3,809 citation. When with the Stovall in the second place, 98 citation, Dong SW with 241 citation. The most cited countries that got the this field ahead of these other countries, that is China with 66 articles, USA 61 articles, United Kingdom 31 articles. China leading in AI research output in creative fields, with USA significant contribution AI technologies and applications, and United Kingdom focusing on AI ethics and cultural implications. The top relevant author which we got from this analysis was the Li Ji, that is 5 articles. He conducted research in this AI algorithm, music generation. Next is Wong H. Research area, he took his AI in visual art, pattern recognition, and topping. He contributed to AI application in music and art. So after analyzing this, we went for the yearly publication, that the rise. If we can easily see the steady increase in publication with a peak in 2023, 45 documents. It basically reflects the growing interest and advancement in AI technology. So after concluding the analysis part, we came to a conclusion that increasing publication with a peak in 2023, it shows, yes, everybody is now going to the artificial intelligence with various aspects like interdisciplinary research, where they are using it for healthcare, AI, healthcare, creative fields, and etc. The second is AI's role in creative field is expanding rapidly, driven by technological advances and academic interests. The significant contribution from China, US, and UK highlights global engagement. The fourth point is AI is significantly transforming art and music, reshaping creating process and outputs. Also, there is a growing academic interest and increasing number of publications on this topic. The last is addressing ethical, legal, and cultural implications crucial for the future integration of AI in creative field. The limitation of my study is that currently we are using the Scopus database, and it can be done using the Web of Science too. So yes, it can alter the result. Thank you.
Am I
Any
audible?
question, please? Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Deepak, right now you are doing your research in the current profile. In this, the topic of your research is same?
Kind of same.
Kind of same. Very good. Very good presentation. And only one question. From your entire presentation, it seems that you have used AI in different areas, but your theme says that what is the impact of AI on art and music? So on your last slide where you have seen the conclusion, you have talked about all various aspects of AI in different parameters. My
Yes.
question to you is, what is the impact on art and music?
I can't show you the entire paper, but in the my paper I mentioned it, that how AI is impacting through the art and music.
Any example where you can say that you have
The-
taken 10 papers who's suggesting you ABC advantages of AI
yes,
in music and art? Any two examples where you can quote that this is because of art and music, which is supported by AI?
there are multiple papers that I have quoted in which they are using AI to generate audio which is in there. Like अगर आपने थोड़ा बहुत सुना भी होगा, तो people are taking the sample of the voices and creating audios using those sample. So they are using that generation, AI generation in the AI field.
Okay.
And again, जैसे आपने देखा होगा, famous celebrities हैं, if they can sing, इसका ethical implication भी था जो मैंने mention किया है, सबसे latest था, that is Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence, or there was some actress. what that OpenAI did that कि इन्होंने उसकी वॉइस ले ली और उसको लेके पूरा इन्होंने एक अपना सिस्टम बना दिया, एआई को बना दिया। अब वो वॉइस बिल्कुल सेलिब्रिटी से मैच कर रही है। नाउ दे आर क्लियरली एथिकल इम्प्लीकेशन, आई थिंक इसका केस भी चल रहा है, जहां उस लड़की ने बोला है कि ये बिल्कुल मेरी वॉइस है एंड दे आर यूजिंग एआई, आप उसका मतलब अपना बॉट क्रिएट करने के लिए।
So
यस,
is a disadvantage of AI?
I won't call it a disadvantage. It's all based on the usage. Yes, people are doing it for the advantages purpose also. And people are, जैसे कि मैंने अभी एक तो प्रोग्राम और चेक कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे they lost their loved ones. They are no more. But now they can chat directly. They can converse with them using their voice samples.
N number of musical instruments are there right now, which are
Yes.
mostly working on AI.
Okay, sir.
Was earlier used as manual tools. जो in starting years, if you are going back 10 to 20 years back, there was many
Yes.
tools, many instruments in music sector which is manually operated. But now because
Yes.
of AI, is there any change?
Yes, there is. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑटो ट्यून जो अभी तक अब यूज हो रहा था, दे आर यूजिंग दैट ऑटो ट्यून विद द एआई। अभी तक आपका ऑटो ट्यून रिफाइन कर देता था। वी हैड दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट, आई जस्ट डोंट रिमेंबर द नेम, वेयर दे हैव मल्टीपल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स इन अ सिंगल पीस। सो अब उसको इन्होंने एआई के साथ कर दिया है इंटीग्रेट, सो दैट एआई इज जनरेटिंग कि भाई आपका जो टोन है, आपका पिच है, वो ठीक है कि नहीं है। आपका रिप्लेसमेंट, आपका ऑल्टरनेटिव भी देता है वो कि व्हाट
So
इफ
if
यू यूज
it is
दिस
a
इंस्ट्रूमेंट।
part of your research section, if it is a part of your research, please, I mean, go through it. Whether you can add some these kind of evidence that you're talking about right now.
यस,
I mean, this will create something which is totally new. Basically, AI is creating minimizing of manpower. So this minimization is somewhere giving a negative impact or not. So please mention that this can be taken as one new paper or research paper.
यस,
In your
आई एम सेविंग दैट आइडिया फॉर अ न्यू पेपर।
okay, very good. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। मे आई लीव?
Yes, thank you, sir.
थैंक यू।
Our next author, Dr. Shruti Kirti Rastogi, on her topic empowering inclusive education, leveraging artificial intelligence within the framework of NEP 2020. The paper ID is 264.
Good afternoon, all of you. Where is my PPT? Please, video. Start now. Hello. My
Yes,
PPT is
you're audible.
visible.
You just present your presentation.
Sir, my PPT is visible.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Visible हो रही है. This one. What happened? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Your PPT is not yet visible.
Okay, sir. Sir, may I present without PPT?
If
I
possible,
don't
ma'am,
understand.
please, I mean, if possible, you just reconnect and show the PPT. Otherwise, we'll go without PPT.
Okay, okay,
But
sir.
disconnect
I will
and
try.
connect
I
it
will try
again.
to. Okay, sir. What happened?
Ma'am, do one thing. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You audible.
You might take 2-3 minutes to reconnect it. We can go for the second, third participants right now, if possible.
Okay, sir.
You just reconnect it.
Okay, sir. I will try.
Okay, ma'am.
Please open laptop.
Our next author presented Dr. Shafukta Praveen.
Hello, ma'am. Is this audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, okay, ma'am. Is this audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Ma'am,
I'm
share
going to
your
present. Okay. Yes.
ma'am, share your PPT.
I'm actually I can't understand where how to share the PPT. I can't see the option of presenting PPT. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Fine. Just a moment, ma'am. Just a moment. Okay, ma'am. It's visible, ma'am. Hello,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Is this visible? My PPT?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, this is Shagufta Parveen from Integral University Education Department, and my topic is Madrasa Education's role, Muslims technological empowerment in India. So basically, in Madrasa, there's all knows that it's very difficult to teach secular subjects. So in technology, madrasa can not improved as possible it should be. So, so uh, hello, ma'am, is this audible?
Yes, ma'am. You continue
Okay.
it.
So first I present the introduction. Education is crucial for the social, political, economical and spiritual growth of communities. For Indian Muslims, technology education is key to empowerment. Basically, actually होता क्या है ना कि जैसे कि ये एक मदरसा में बेसिकली पढ़ाया जाता है कम्युनल सब्जेक्ट ही पढ़ाए जाते हैं, ये इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स ही पढ़ाए जाते हैं और इसके साथ ही साथ इसको सेकुलर सब्जेक्ट्स के साथ जो मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स हैं इनके साथ इसको मर्ज करके पढ़ाना ये भी काफ़ी एक बहुत बड़ा आज के टाइम पे इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट और टेक्नोलॉजी के हिसाब से अगर बात की जाए तो मदरसे में हमें टेक्नोलॉजी काफ़ी कम ही देखने को मिलती है बट कुछ और ऐसे मदरसे हैं जो टेक्नोलॉजी को भी लेकर आज के टाइम पर चल रहे हैं जैसे कि मुंबई का एक मदरसा है एंड मदरसा इरफानिया इन मुंबई जो कि अपने बच्चों को पूरी तरीके से टेक्नोलॉजी की सारी नॉलेज दे रही है सो इन सारी बातों को नजर में रखते हुए माय ऑब्जेक्टिव इज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव इज द टू स्टडी द मदरसा एजुकेशन रोल टू मुस्लिम्स एम्पावरमेंट इन एजुकेशनल टेक्नोलॉजी इन इंडिया एंड टू स्टडी द इश्यूज ऑफ इंडियन मदरसा ठीक है सो फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव आई वांट टू एक्सप्लेन so education especially professional education is especially professional education is crucial in today's comparative society essential for all groups to thrive in a free and inclusive democracy for Indian Muslims lagging in education. It is vital to accelerate education progress. मतलब वही बात जो मैंने अभी पहले भी आपसे बोली कि ये बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाता है मदरसों में एजुकेशनल टेक्नोलॉजी को लेकर चलना, क्योंकि बहुत सारे मदरसे अभी भी ऐसे हैं इंडिया में जो मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स को भी नहीं ले रहे हैं, मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स भी अपने स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं, और अगर मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए भी जाते हैं अगर वहाँ पर मदरसों में, तो वो सिर्फ नाम के लिए होते हैं, या तो फिर उनका आगे जाकर उनका कोई खास मकसद पूरा नहीं होता स्टूडेंट्स के लिए। जैसे कि होता क्या है कि प्राइमरी सेक्शन 1 to 5 जो मैंने जो स्टडी करी है उसके अकॉर्डिंग 1st to 5th तक मैंने ये स्टडी करी कि मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट तो पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं, बट उसके बाद 6 to 12 सारे ही इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स ही वहाँ पर पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं। अगर मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट भी अगर मदरसों में नहीं पढ़ाए जाएंगे तो टेक्नोलॉजी का आना तो एक बहुत ही दूर की बात हो जाती है। तो जो मेरा सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव था, जो द इशू ऑफ इंडियन मदरसा, ये सबसे बड़ा इशू है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि बहुत सारे ऐसे मदरसे ले सकते हैं। जैसे अगर आप अगर हम यहाँ पे, हेलो मैम, इज दिस ऑडिबल मैम?
यस मैम।
ओके, तो जैसे अगर मैं बात कर रही हूँ द इशू ऑफ इंडियन मदरसा, तो यही सबसे बड़ा इशू है कि जो मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स को, बहुत सारे ऐसे रिकॉग्नाइज्ड मदरसे भी हैं जहाँ पे मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं, जो जैसे कि आपके मैथ्स हैं, साइंस हैं, इंग्लिश है एंड हिंदी ऑल्सो। सो वो 5th और 6th ग्रेड तक के बच्चों को ही ये एजुकेशन दी जा रही है, उसके आगे बच्चों को इस्लामिक एजुकेशन ही दी जा रही है। तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है, इट्स वेरी नेसेसरी। मैं इस बात को डिनाई नहीं करती कि इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स नहीं पढ़ाने जाने चाहिए, क्योंकि मदरसे का मेन एम जो होता है, द मेन मोटिव होता है जो मदरसे का, वो तो इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स ही पढ़ाना होता है। बट ये ज़रूरी है क्योंकि एक बच्चा एक टाइम पे अगर अब मदरसे में जा रहा है तो वो उसी वक्त पे वो आपके मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स को नहीं दे सकता है, तो वो उसके लिए ये बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हो जाता है। इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि सेम टाइम पे बच्चों को दोनों तरीके की एजुकेशन दी जाए। अगर बच्चा स्कूल ना जाकर मदरसे को चूज़ कर रहा है, अगर स्टूडेंट्स के पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों को मदरसों में भेज रहे हैं, तो इट्स वेरी मैंडेटरी एक्चुअली कि आप बच्चों को मॉडर्न इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट के साथ साथ मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स भी पढ़ाएं। और उन मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट, क्योंकि ये आज का हमारा जो टाइम है, इट्स ऑल नोज दैट AI, आप कह सकते हैं AI टाइम चल रहा है, जिसमें कि हम टेक्नोलॉजी से भी कहीं 1-2 कदम आगे बढ़ चुके हैं। इट्स टाइम टू आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस। तो मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट के साथ साथ उनको टेक्नोलॉजी से भी कनेक्ट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और इट्स वेरी गुड इन माय ओपिनियन कि आप स्टूडेंट्स को इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स दे रहे हैं, उनको उसकी नॉलेज दे रहे हैं, बट इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप बच्चों को उसके साथ साथ मॉडर्न सब्जेक्ट्स पूरी उतनी ही इंथुजियास्ट के साथ पढ़ाएं जितना कि इस्लामिक सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं, और उनके साथ टेक्नोलॉजी को रिलेट करना बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। थैंक यू मैम। अच्छा मैम, हेलो।
Thank you,
Hello.
ma'am, for presentation.
Thank
Very live topic you have taken. The
जी।
first question that comes in the mind that have you studied the UP Board Madarsa Education Act?
Yes sir.
Does it allows you for any kind of technical advancement or empowerment?
सर, जो अभी तक उत्तर प्रदेश का जो आप यूपी बोर्ड मदरसा बोर्ड एक्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें एक्ट में ये बात ज़रूर कही गई है, टेक्नोलॉजिकल जो एजुकेशन की बात है जी। बट सर एक्चुअली होता क्या है ना, चाहे वो हमारा मदरसा बोर्ड एजुकेशनल टेक्नोलॉजी एजुकेशनल के बारे में मदरसा बोर्ड में जो एक्ट में वो बात कही गई है, या और भी ह्यूमन राइट्स हो, या जो भी हमारे सिस्टर कमेटी में जो बात कही गई है, बात जो कही गई होती है और प्रैक्टिकली वो बात आप इंस्टीट्यूशन में जाकर देखेंगे, उनमें काफी आपको डिफरेंस मिलेगा, आपको सेम चीजें नहीं मिलेगी।
Question is same. One point you
जी।
have raised that this is not possible in madrasa. ये चीज possible नहीं हो पा रही है. Something which is written in your Act 2004.
Yes.
Then is not possible to implement. So what you have done as an presenter to
Yes.
overcome this?
Let me show sir. My suggestions is
I'm repeating my question. Are you getting the what I'm trying to ask? Gupta ma'am, are you there?
Hello, Shafukta ma'am, are you there? Okay, thank you, Shafukta ma'am. Our next author, Dr. Shruti Kirti Rastogi, on a topic empowering inclusive education, leveraging artificial intelligence within the framework of NAP 2020. A paper ID is 264.
Hello.
Yes, hello ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am.
Good afternoon ma'am.
Ma'am, I can't understand. My PPT not shown. If you allow me, I
Ma'am,
present
you
without
continue without
PPT. And
presentation,
I can.
without PPT. Ma'am, you
Sorry,
continue
sir.
without PPT. You
Okay,
continue
sir.
without PPT.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I'm Dr. Shruti Rastogi, postdoctoral fellow, Baba Sahab Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Lucknow. My co-author is Dr. Sarita Bajpai and my head of the department, Professor Hai Shankar Singh. Sir, my topic is the empowering inclusive education, leveraging artificial intelligence within the framework of NEP 2020. Now we discuss about that is my objectives. First objective is to explore the perceptions of educators regarding the integration of AI technologies in education. Second objective is to assess the level of understanding of educators about the. Sorry, ma'am. To assess the level of understanding of educators about the key provision and objectives of NEP 2020. Third one is they examine the correlation between the educators' familiarity with the AI technologies and their perceived effectiveness in promoting inclusive education. And the last one is to comprehensively analyze the key challenges and concerns associated with the implementation of AI in education. The hypothesis of my research is there is the positive perception toward the integration of AI technologies in education. Second one is there is the educators possess a satisfactory level of understanding about the key provisions and objectives of NEP 2020. There is higher familiarity with AI technologies, perceive them as more effective in promoting inclusive education. And the last objective is there are identifiable challenges and concerns associated with the implementation of AI in education, including ethical consideration, data privacy issues, and the digital device. Population of my studies, the population of the study comprises all educators working in the elementary schools across the Lucknow districts of the Uttar Pradesh, India. This includes teachers, school administrators, and the educational specialists involved in the implementing educational policies and the practice aligned with the National Education Policy 2020. The study aimed to gather insight into the challenges and opportunities related to promoting inclusive education and integrating artificial intelligence within the educational framework. Tools used in the study is semi-structured interview or the focus group discussions to the explore perspective on AI integration in inclusive education and NEP 2020 implementation. Quantitative component is utilize a survey with the stratified random sampling to gather data on the educators' perceptions of the AI technologies, effectiveness, and the alignment with the NEP 2020 goals. Data collected through Likert scale questions and structured responses enables statistical analysis. And now the qualitative component involves in-depth interview with the selected educators, stakeholders, and the explore perspectives on the AI integration. Interview use semi-structured protocol to into the benefits, challenges, and the conceptual factors. Thematic analysis of interview transcript complement qualitative findings. Data analysis. Thematic analysis is involved using the qualitative data analysis software and to identify recurring themes and variations in participant responses. And the research design and the mixed method approach we used for the qualitative component of the study, a survey methodology employing stratified random sampling was utilized. The approach ensures systematic and the representative selections of the participants from various strata within the population. Stratifications involve categorizing the population into the distinct group or strata based on the relevant characteristics such as the educational roles, institutional affiliations, and the geographical locations within the Lucknow district of the Uttar Pradesh. Now we discuss about results. The first objectives. Result of first objective: the perceptions of AI in education. 75% of educators express positive perceptions toward the integration of AI technologies in education. And the findings of the second objective is attitude toward inclusive education. 85% of the participants agreed that inclusive education is essential for promoting equitable access to quality education. 45% of the respondents felt that current inclusive education practice needs to be improved to better meet the diverse needs of the students. And the third objective result is knowledge of the NEP 2020. Only the 40% of the educated demonstrated a comprehensive understanding of the key provisions and the objectives of NEP 2020. And the qualitative analysis themes emerging from the interview focus group: benefits of the AI integration. Participants highlighted that the potential of AI to personalized learning experiences, support students with diverse needs, and streamline administrative tasks. Challenges and the concerns related to ethical consideration, data privacy concerns, digital divide issues, and the need for the comprehensive teacher training were identified as the key challenges. Now we conclude my research paper. This study integrated the quantitative and the qualitative approach to explore the AI integration in the inclusive education within the NEP 2020. Positive perceptions toward AI were noted among the educated and the policymakers, highlighting its potential to enhance inclusive education initiatives. Challenges included inadequate understanding of NEP 2020, ethical concerns, and the data privacy issues. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was something which is totally new, that is NAP 2020, which has been implemented last 4 years back. And only one question to you, ma'am, that does artificial intelligence has any impact? Whatever the changes which has been done in NEP 2020 model, recently some changes has been improvised. So what do you think? Is there any role of artificial intelligence in that?
Yes, sir. I think artificial intelligence play a major role.
So what the reasons are there? Why these changes are done manually instead of artificial intelligence?
NEP 2020 promotes the use of the technologies, and artificial intelligence also promote and enhance to use the technologies. And where my research is based on the differently abled students, so I think artificial intelligence is more helpful in each and every aspect for the each and every disabled student. In RPWD Act to considered 21 type of disabilities. And we also worked on the my postdoctoral work, provisional GKC of NEP 2020 in the context of the inclusive education. In the inclusive education, we work on the differently abled students. I think artificial intelligence, not only the single, not only the single, we say single use of the only technology. We use all of the domains, different type of the disabilities, use artificial intelligence, use technologies.
Okay, got it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, please welcome our next author, Dr. Gitika Nidhi ma'am, a paper ID 285.
A very good afternoon to the session chair and the participants. Dr. Geetika Nidhi presenting the paper Inclination of Science Teachers Towards Use of Technology, an instrument for revolutionizing science teaching, with my co-author, Ms. Shagufta Parveen, the research scholar. Before beginning with my presentation, I would just like to show you a picture. Can anyone recognize who he is? Yes? No? Anyone in the audience? Anyone who's online? Okay, so this is Bill Gates in his school times. Okay, so I am just trying to take you all back to the school times, and my research paper is related to the process of making of the engineers that begins at the schools. Okay, so we are just entering into a different part of technology, which we do not consider as important, but an importance lies. Whoever be the teachers of Bill Gates at his time must have had some kind of contribution towards what is in the present time. Okay, so my presentation will include introduction, review literature, significance of the study, research methodology, result, discussions, and implications. So in this particular study, the basic idea is that what is the role of science teacher in inclusion of technology and how it can revolutionize the teaching learning situation and build strong foundations of inculcation of technology in the teaching learning process, and further making those students into technology known persons. Okay, so in this the role of teacher is very important. So with help of technology they can just make things simple and overcome the complexities, prepare conceptual frameworks, and derive those methods so that the children can reach out to the connected topics, connected issues, and make students more intellectually active. So the last part, which is make students more intellectually active, you could all have observed in the young children only. The young children who are young, who have been known to technology at the early age, they are very much adept and good in the technology. Okay, so the basic concept is there is a certain role of a science teacher, and with the use of technology, the teacher can enter into all these roles. Now, for this, in our area, it's important to know what is the actual situation of the present teachers. In the teaching learning situation, or in the school until 12th, or in the school situation, there is a large gap between the teachers present. Some are new teachers, some are in the profession since last 20-30 years. So in that particular time, we have a lot of diversities, or heterogeneous group is there. So for this particular study, we had taken a sample of 72 teachers out of 10 schools. They were given a questionnaire, teacher prepared questionnaires in which certain questions related to their compatibility with use of technology was there, to their idea or perception that how technology can effectively be used in the classroom. Is it useful? Is it result oriented? Is it easy? How do they find themselves? So 12 questions were there, basic questions. Those were framed in such a way so that the teacher is not offended while answering those questions. So a questionnaire was framed, and with that an interview also was conducted with those teachers, and their informal interview was conducted, and with that it was concluded with what kind of inclination or what kind of perception they have towards the use of technology in their regular classroom at the level of a school teaching. Right. So in that particular sample, there were teachers giving responses about their level. Okay. So coming to the on this basis, there were basically two objectives. Those two objectives were about the perception and about the role defining of the role. So on analyzing the responses, it was found that most of the teachers found the use of technology difficult, including those basic technology also, like using the emails, computers, presentations. All these simple use of technology was difficult for some of the teachers who were above the age group of 40 years. Those teachers who were below the age group of 40 years, they were very well in consent with this. Many of them, like those teachers who were good in content, they found that latest technology was complicated for them. The way they are moving on, that was very much easy. And the young or the newly inducted teachers found that technology was easy. They could have had made teaching learning better, because basic reason would be that the students were also very near to the technology, and the technological knowledge difference between the teachers and the students was less. And some of the teachers also found that use of technology degraded interpersonal relationships. There was there was a gap in relationships which was better in the previous years rather than present. This question was basically asked to those teachers who were there in the field of education since long time, and the trend could be observed by them. And maybe few, this 15 was about the 17. So you can say some of the teachers were very comfortable in using technology in the classroom. And acceptance of technology was an issue which they did not wanted to accept it. So they just mentioned it in the interview and just said that it's better to follow the same thing. So in overall, in objective and understanding the perception, the overall trend was that there was lack of acceptance towards the technology because of their knowledge also, and because of easiness of their work and doing that work from a long time. Then the second aspect which was studied was to compare the perception of the science teachers related to the gender, right? Gender is a basic issue. If you look into the pattern of the schools, in the schools most of the teachers are female teachers. If you go into the science teaching, maths teachers are usually male teachers, physics teachers are usually male teachers, and biology teachers are female teachers. So regarding certain aspects, that is there any difference between the perception or acceptance towards using of technology with the reference to the gender, or the same? So to compare the inclination of male and female teachers for the use of technology in the science classroom, it was statistically studied, and it was found that there is no major variation between the inclination of male and female teachers. The actual perception is that female teachers are not very acceptable towards the use of computers. But in this, it was found that both had the similar kind of inclination towards the use of technology or computers or the available technological resources which are there in the school premises in the regular school teaching. Okay, so according to this, although I could not propose a kind of a model or so that we can actually follow, we just study this, since it was a descriptive study, we just study what the situation is. So in this particular situation, this study it is related to my area of study. So I continuously do work on the science teaching also. In that case, there was a time time did come about the corona period in which technology did come in the sense more. So now with that reference, this perception has changed, and people are trying, like science teachers are now presently, there's no question to include or not, but there is it's mandatory for them to include, but the efficiency remains different. Those who don't like it, those who don't perceive it in an effective manner, they do not they are not able to use it in an effective manner. And a present example you could just see just now, there were two presenters. One could not present the VPT, the other did, using a smartphone, although it was continuous, but that mandate was completed. So there is a difference, and that difference is that the other person is using things in an appropriate manner, and there is no other option for doing that particular thing. So what presently can be concluded from this particular study, that there are a lot of hindrances. There is a need to devise such methods in a simplistic way so that we can incorporate technology with the teachers, giving them at practice help or training help so that they can find use of technology easy. A very simpler way of including technology in the schools is nowadays smart boards are provided in the schools, and this coming to a smart board is not just a smart board, it has turned from blackboard to green board to whiteboard, and whiteboard to smart board. So that variation is continuous, so the teacher could maintain the pace and turn accordingly. And that has also extended to the rural area schools also. So initially there was nothing, now the teacher has to give the attendance through a selfie. So that extension has included, and since the rules and regulations are such that they cannot do it without it, so they are just doing it and doing wonders for it. For this, I just want to quote an example of a primary teacher of Pune who won an international award in which he used the mobile phones to teach the girls in the schools. So a simple mobile phone was there, and with help of that, he devised such a pedagogy so that the students could use that mobile phone and scanner effectively, and it became a proper model which can be employed in the rural areas also, rather than the urban areas also. Okay, so technology can be applicable everywhere. So that's all from.
Thank you. Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful. There was one question, but in your conclusion, it was completed. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Ma'am, the paper which you have presented, one thing was there. It was not related only to science. It was about all the streams where people are working
It is
as a professional.
science, sir, because I am related to science.
Definitely. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for insightful presentation and discussion. Please welcome our next author, Mr. Prince Walter, sir, on her title Impact of Inclusion of Smart Board Technology in Classroom and Experimental Design, paper ID 291. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon to all the respected members and audience. My name is Prince Walter, and the topic of my paper is Impact of Inclusion of Smart Board Technology in Classroom, an Experimental Study. And my co-author is Kiran Tiwari ma'am, and I'm here to present this paper on both of us. Full screen. First of all, the inclusion of technology can't reduce the employment chances. It just modify the required skill sets. Teaching is one of the oldest profession from the time of Socrates. So over the time period, as well as the time pass on, the technological advancement is also comes in and revolutionize at every part of or stage or interval of times. So over here, we are going to see how the smart boards become more indulging towards the education system and how could it be possible for the student to participate in the education and teaching and learning process because of its interactive nature. Till now we have, as in the previous topic, ma'am has told me that all of us that the green board turns to be the white board and now white board turns to be the smart board. And with the passage of time, this smart board will be in, combined with the artificial technology so to make the education more interactive. As we know, the more the number of senses is included in the teaching learning process, the deeper it will impact the behavior of the students, which ultimately come out to be the citizen of the next generation. So the integration of technology has revolutionized the process and it will keep on over the period of time. My current study aims to study the impact of the smart boards. It's not just the smart board, but the way the smart board must be used. The passive teaching has now reformed in the interactive form over where the auditory and the visual aids are important. So the research question of this topic is how the students' achievement scores correlate with their interest in social science subjects. And the examination objective is to examine the inclination of the students towards the social science using their achievement test scores. For this, the hypothesis is the higher achievement test is not correlated with the stronger predisposition or inclination or positive attitude towards the subject. It's just a matter of the student's interest. But this smart board technology can enhance and can help and equip the students with better understanding, which they study in the passive form of books learning. Although the PPT presentation is the coming here for the number of years, but the smart board with its features of touch panel and also with the computer integration, internet over things are integrated with it. So the examples of the study or this design of the study which we followed in this study is the COSI experimental study in which the two groups are selected and the 40 is the sample size and the one group got the experiment treatment of the whiteboard only and the other group was got the experiment treatment for the smart boards. And the participants were the randomly selected from the secondary students, school students, and over there the two groups would be selected. The procedure for this test was the pre-test, then the given the treatment on the control group and the experimental group. Control group was designated as the group which got the treatment of the whiteboard only, and the experimental group is the one who got the treatment of the smart board. So in the data analysis part, the descriptive statistics, correlation studies, and the inferential test, example t-test will be used, and the mean scores of the standard deviations are being calculated for both the groups. And for this part, it's found that there is a significant difference between the use of the smart board technologies on the group. So the t-value of which is found that 1.62 and at the 0.05 level of significance, indicating that this is the very little, but comparatively it's a significant difference in both the treatment also. The implication of this includes the curriculum formation, teaching refinements, and also in the educational policies. And the teacher education must be done to include, as the time pass on, the technology is also keeps on refining. So as a teacher, I would suggest that we should be open to the changes, whether it's a technology in any form, whether it's a passive form or active form. So it's the conclusion part. It's just that this study is aimed to provide the valuable insight for the educators, curriculum designers, and the policy makers to include overall teaching learning process and experience of the student learning. Thank you.
Based on comparison between two groups,
Yes, sir.
they are from private schools or
Yes,
government
sir.
schools?
Jaipuria school.
Sorry?
Jaipuria schools.
Jaipuria.
Yes, sir.
So is it possible that Jaipuria is not having this smart boards?
No, sir.
No,
They are having
Jaipuria
their-
is having the
Yes.
smart boards.
Yes, sir.
So what is that group that is not having the smart boards? You have taken
So
two
in
groups,
all
no?
the classes, the smart boards is not equipped. So the ma'am over there has concluded this study, and it is found that the possibilities of the basically the conclusion of the smart board studies for the social studies, because social studies subjects are including the geography and the economics part, history and civics, which are traditionally found that they are the theoretical one. With the help of smart board, we can include the videos from the nets over internet over where it is so many videos which are provided.
It is more focused towards the social science students.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you any, comparison with the science students?
Till now, no, sir.
No. Is your part of your study? Is this title of your research?
No, sir.
No.
My
It
part
is a
is
totally different paper for this
yes, sir.
conference.
Yes.
Okay. So, very good presentation, very good. The analysis was, why you have taken t-test?
Because comparing the two groups means.
What was the values for the correlation? Is it multiple correlation, multiple regression, or it is simple correlation? In the last slide, you have shown that correlation value, correlation tool you have implemented. So what is the value for that?
No, sir.
Previous. One more. पीछे जा रहे हैं ना आप?
Yes.
Back चाहिए. Go back. Coming forward. Go backward. This descriptive. Correlation analysis. Have you implemented this tool?
No, sir. It's by mistake that is over there. This
Fine.
one.
Thank you. Good presentation.
Thanks.
कौन देगा? Okay, thank you, sir. To do the honor of presenting the certificate, I would like to invite our estimate session chair, sir, to come forward on the stage. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.